Good morning and welcome to the Last Man Stands World Champs 2023. We've got the Bucheurs of Beaudesert up against Ooosh. Just having a look at their team statistics here. Number 12 ranked Ooosh, South African, versus Bucheurs of Beaudesert, who are nationally ranked 58. Ooosh, current form, 2 losses, 3 wins. Bucheurs of Beaudesert, just the 1 loss of their last 5 games, so good form there. Got a win ratio of 68%. Ooosh got a win ratio of 65%, so it should be a cracking contest between the boys from Beaudesert against the Sanson lads. And Ooosh have won the toss and elected to bat. Joining me in the commentary box is Mr. Ross Kaywood.
Good morning, Bjorn. Good morning to our viewers around the world, wherever you may be. This is a Group D game. All the teams have played just 1 game. Bucheurs of Beaudesert are topping the group with 1 win, 1 from 1 game. Ooosh are in 3rd place with losing their first game, but it was a tight game. This promises to be a cracker. The pitch is true. The pitch is good. And it's going to be a good contest between bat and ball is what we want to see. So, Briggsy, the Ooosh guys come from your neck of the woods. You know a lot more about them than I do. What's going to be their game plan today?
It looks like they're opening up with Ian Krobler, who's really impressed me at the SA Super Series earlier this year. He was the number 2 ranked batsman of the tournament. Really put his hand up, and he's definitely caught the eyes of the selectors. And with him at the crease is Loki Fasaki.
So the charismatic Michael Bailey going to open the bowling. Look at the field placing. They did this on Monday. 2 slips to start.
Surprise victory for the Bucheurs of Beaudesert, and they've...
Michael Bailey turns his cap on backwards.
That's how he rolls.
Yeah. So we're underway.
2 slips. He's hiked that down to Kyle corner for just the 1. Good start for Loki.
So Michael Bailey had a fantastic first game. Got a 50 with loads of 6s just to bring out Camps Bay. Also bowled pretty well. We saw the boys that night after their first win on tour, and they were flying.
We're looking for their 2nd win here. Ooosh looking for their 1st win.
It's a good shot there, just rocked back. Vacant cover boundary. It's 4 runs there. Ian Krobel off the mark.
Great shot there. It'll be interesting to see if they stick with their 2 slips after that shot.
I think they will. They did this on Monday. It took them a while to change the field. But like you mentioned yesterday, Briggsy, today is moving day in the tournament.
Yeah, Ooosh need to get a win here to give themselves a chance of making the knockouts. A loss here would see them out into the plate.
Low full toss there by Michael Bailey. Not the worst place to bowl when you've got your field set right.
I wouldn't mind seeing them, if they're going to have the 2 slips, take the power play and bring one fielder from the leg side off into the covers and bowling on the offside. But with this field, he's almost got a bowl to the legs. It's well bowled. It's a great delivery there. Much better length. I want to come in the over. It's a good start so far for Ooosh. 8 so far. Looking for another boundary here.
Oof.
Beaten the outside edge. Almost had the slips in business there.
So 8 off the first over. The Bucheurs of Beaudesert from Queensland, Australia, against the men from Sandton in Johannesburg. We know the majority of Australian teams like to play with a bit of sledging, but it's all in good spirit. It's part of the
Bit of gamesmanship.
bit of the Australian culture. So Hayden Shepherd opening the bowling for the Bucheurs of Beaudesert, the Gladiators of Beaudesert, if you were to translate it from French. Briggsy, you pretty fluent in French.
Oui, je parle. Parfait. Bonjour. Outside edge there. Oh, a little bit of a fumble there. Early doors nerves. Visagie on strike. Visagie's an experienced campaigner. He's played 232 matches, an average of 51, strike rate of 143, top score of 75. He's made 65 50s. A lot of experience there. The outside edge to third man. It's good bowling from Hayden Shepherd. Krobler, a little bit more inexperienced. He's only played 43 matches. Got an average of 96 though, Ross. A strike rate of 194 and a highest score of 94. So, a young talent on the up, trying to make a name for himself. It's a full toss, work down to backward square leg. So Hayden Shepherd's played 115 matches. He's bowled 310 overs, taking 64 wickets, average of 34, economy rate of 7, best figures of 3 for 10. Useful bowler on the side. Mike Bailey coming back onto bowl. He's got best figures of 5 for 19, Ross.
No, he's a wily competitor, is Michael Bailey. Beyond, I've just been handed some stats from our stats team. So, Jandre Johnson from Masagami has hit the most sixes so far this tournament. 5 sixes, which comes as no surprise.
No surprise there.
The total amount of sixes that have been hit so far this week is 110.
110 sixes.
So,
we're looking to double that today. Too much width there. Can't bowl there, Bailey. Money for jam.
yeah,
Krobler rocks back and
if you'd be
punches
bowling
it through the covers.
if you're going to be bowling that length, your man on the boundary needs to be a lot squarer.
So really lovely outfield. Good value for your shots here at this ground at Redham House. Fantastic school in the Western Cape, the Constantia area of Cape Town.
So we'll have a big audience in Australia watching these guys in their second game of the World Champs in Cape Town.
Early evening there at the moment.
Yep.
Is that right? Oh, he's
got a
wicket there.
ball! Michael Bailey! Look at him!
Look at the celebration.
The little trot.
He's got a bounce in his step. He's full of confidence, oozing confidence. The moment is Michael Bailey. And it's just turned And Loki's trying to work it on the leg side. He's got an outside leading edge. Easy catch there for Mike Bailey.
I saw the classic Aussie wicket celebration.
Little bum tap.
Bum tap.
Nothing wrong with that, Ross.
But the late, great Shane Warne used to do that a lot. And I suppose the amount of wickets he took used to happen a lot to him.
And he enjoyed it.
So the new man in, Mr. Neil van Heerden. As we look again at this.
Leading edge.
Yeah.
Probably should have played that on the offside. The wrong shot selection then. He paid the price. Loki Fasaki back in the hut. Early doors. A little breakthrough for the Beaudesert lads. And Neil van Heerden has come into the team under Rule 2. He's been transferred in. He's had a fantastic run of form coming into the competition.
Bjorn has did Wes Briggs pass the fitness test this morning?
Wes Briggs did not pass the fitness test. He's out of the match. Pulled his hamstring again, warming in the warm-ups yesterday, and he'll be bringing on the water for the lads today. The new batsman Neil van Heerden has played 117 matches, scored 3,500 runs, got an average of 51, strike rate of 160, made 32 50s at the high score of 89. Looks like Hayden Shepherd coming on to bowl his second.
So 21 for 1 after 3. Beaudesert will be happy with the early breakthrough. Good looking shot there by Neil van Heerden, just the back foot punch into extra cover for a single. Good shot there by Ian Grobler. Extra cover bound. Fieldsman getting around there. That's Michael Bailey. Can't keep him out the game. Well bowled there by Hayden Shepherd. Bowling to his field. So beyond at the break there, I went around to the US Embassy to try to look for some balls that have been hit into there the last few days. As you'd expect, the security is pretty tight. I asked if I could go have a look in the car park, and they were like, no chance.
Even with your charm, Ross, that's surprising. The security guards have been good there, throwing the odd ball back. Was it a American security guard or South African?
It was a South African guy. Very friendly.
The Marines were warming up this morning there with a bit of basketball.
Yep. So 4 overs complete. The score is 26 for 1. Ian Grobler not out, 17 of 9. Neil van Heerden, steady start, 3 of 4. Projected score 130, which at this stage is, it is there as a stat, but no teams really look into it at this stage of an innings.
Grobler not happy with his bat. He's called for the change.
So how did Wes Briggs injure himself? Was it in a game of cricket?
Had a little bit of a warm-up yesterday and some stretching and fitness on the beach, and then they warmed down with a bit of frisbee and
Just hamstring went again.
a little competitive edge in him.
Yeah.
Went for the catch and just popped out again.
So Michael Bailey into his third over, 1 for 15 so far.
He's a bit soft, Wes Briggs, though. It's not as hard as his older brother. Bailey, full of confidence. Got the ball on a string at the moment.
It's tremendous flight and guile there from the big man.
You can see he just thinks he's going to get a wicket every single ball.
Yeah,
He's loving it out there, Ross.
he's having the time of his life. See, missing his family back in Australia, but I think he's also having a great time here in the beautiful South Africa.
Seizing the moment.
It's well bowled. He's held it back a bit.
I tell you, if Australia haven't selected their national team yet, he certainly will be in the selectors'
Periphery.
If not in their front eight, he should be in their sights. It's good cricket.
I believe
Bailey.
the Australian team is pretty far down the line of being in terms of selection. The selectors have got
A lot of controversy over it, though, because apparently there's a lot of favoritism going on, and it's always difficult being a selector. You get accused of lots of things. As he tosses that one up, and Grobler comes down the track to meet the ball.
it's one of those things where it's impossible to keep everyone happy, Bjorn.
You can't keep everyone happy. You can only do what you think is best for the team.
Absolutely.
As a selector. There's always a few unhappy characters around. I'm sure it's the same for every national team.
Yeah, and last man stands being last man stands. There's only 8 guys on the field at any one time.
10 in the squad for the World Cup in Kenya.
My New Zealand team is also in advanced stages of its selection. We're in negotiation with a few players. We're soon to be announcing the New Zealand captain in the next few weeks.
New Zealand traditionally always strong at the World Cups.
Yep.
Punch above their weight.
Absolutely. Great bunch of guys that play last man stands in New Zealand. Play hard on the field, enjoy a few beers after games and what they say, barbecue.
That's a nice looking shot there by Van Heerden.
Tell you what, Hayden Shepherd bowling well today. Found his line and length early.
You were speaking about in that last match the value of singles. The Bucheurs of Beaudesert won't be happy with that last 10 balls there. Ross just dealing in singles at the moment. Ooosh need a few boundaries to add to that.
So the Beaudesert would be happy with that. Ooosh wouldn't.
Yes. Very good stuff. Just need to turn it up, yeah.
For me, beyond the ideal start, obviously every game has different circumstances, is
50 or
a
5.
boundary and over and 4 singles. And if you can go at that, and then from 10, 11, foot on the gas. Oh, it's top edge. Is the man down there? No.
That's 4 runs.
It's going to trickle over the boundary.
Lucky to get away with that. That's the boundary that they needed.
Yeah.
Not sure he deserved that boundary, but completely misjudged the length there and got a top edge. Hayden running in. It's well played. Ooosh just need to up their tempo a bit here. I feel like they're just a little bit too happy with the singles. You look for a little bit more at the moment. 37 for 1 after 6. Grobler's on 25 from 15. Neil van Heerden 6 from 8. Projected score just 123. Target here will be about 160, 170. So 6 overs gone. So crucial moment in the game here. They need to start going at 7 and over from here. As Ross was saying, 1 boundary and over just takes the pressure off. They're lucky to get the boundary in that last over, but just...
So Michael Bailey going to bowl through as we expected. Gone for just 19 and picked up the 1 wicket.
That's a lovely shot. Great fielding by Turnbull. Oh, and he haven't. Can you believe it? He's filthy with himself for that.
Did all the hard work, got around, got
and then
down.
threw it over. Can you believe it?
Judging by the high standards he sets himself, he's not going to be happy.
A great shot by Grobler. Hit that so sweetly. Such good work by Turnbull. And then as he's picked it up, he's just scooped it over. There we go. Lovely. Lovely stuff by Ooosh. This is the tempo I was talking about. They've sensed the moment. Oh, really much better over here. Really 6 coming from it. 3 balls to go from Bailey. Another single.
So just going to try bring up the score from Pinelands beyond. See what's happening with the game there with Layla Cricket Club versus the Royal Challengers of Bangalore. Layla sets 144 for 7 after their 20. Bangalore going pretty well, 68 after 11, but they have lost 3 wickets.
Tricky wicket that, it's bad on. Got a little bit of water under it after the rain last night.
Just have to see.
Well bowled, Mr. Bailey.
So Tom Massey, he's 12 not out off 11. Rory Morris just got in, so he's yet to get off the mark.
So, just end of the over there. Michael Bailey's bowled 4 overs, picked up the 1 vital wicket and just 26 runs. So what a spell from the big man. Really is leading from the front. Score is 44 for 1 after 7. Game evenly poised at the moment. Who's your money on in the other match there, Ross?
I'm backing my boys from London. A great bunch of guys on tour for the first time in South Africa. Taken full advantage of this beautiful country. They've been to the bush, done all sorts of tours, tasted all sorts of wines in the wine farms.
Good value at the opening ceremony.
Yep.
Hitting the dance floor, showing a few moves.
Yep.
It's another good shot there by Grobler, and Turnbull's done well again.
What an athlete on the long on boundary.
Got a
Body on the line.
good technique for sliding there. I always seem to do my knee in when I slide.
Yeah. You're a keeper by trade, Bjorn.
Given up that role was a long time ago. Less spoken about it, the better. I'm an off spin now.
And a paddle professional.
Enjoy the odd game of paddle.
I'm still very much into my journey of paddle. 3 months in, a lot to learn.
A little bit green.
Got to start somewhere.
A lot of potential though, Ross.
Appreciate the kind words.
As soon as we can get that fridge off your back, you're going to be dynamite.
Harsh but fair.
There's a few similarities between your cricket and paddle, Ross. Nervous under the high ball as well.
No, I'm normally quite safe.
There
Oh,
you go.
got like a tracer bullet into the bank, the Les Morris end. Once that hit, that was stayed hit.
And Neil van Heerden would like that. I'll settle his nerves.
Yeesh.
Let's have a look at this replay. Oh, it's a half volley. He can't bowl there.
He's held the pose. He's watched it all the way.
Save your legs, boy. Not running for that one. So that brings up the 50 for Ooosh. 55.
It's gone again. There's a man out there. He's going to get around. No, one bounce. It's the boundary. 4 more to Neil van Heerden. Really starting to put their foot on the gas now, aren't they? The men from Santon.
Well, this shows how well Bailey was bowling. He was containing them, and since he's come off, it's problems for Bucheurs of Beaudesert. It's down the leg. It'll be a wide. This is a big over for Ooosh. 2 no balls, 6-4 and a wide. So there'll be 3 more.
So expensive first over, as you say, from Braden Loose.
18. Score's now looking very healthy for Ooosh. 62 for 1 after 8. The projected score has jumped to 155. That'll settle Wes Briggs' nerves. He's very nervous in the change room with the lads there. The team manager. He's been relegated from team captain to team manager.
Who's that, sorry?
Wes Briggs.
Oh, yeah.
For the injury to his hamstring.
I mean, as talented as he is, he's the ultimate team man. He's always going to put his players ahead of himself.
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of you, Ross. Doesn't bat himself higher up the order enough and doesn't give himself enough overs with the ball.
You know, you've got to be a man of the people. You've got to look after your customers.
Had some interesting fundraising tactics did Ooosh to get here.
Yep. Genius, some would say.
That's a lovely shot.
Oh, you know, it's a good ball. It's not a bad start.
Good fielding there in the deep. Lovely cricket shot. We haven't seen enough of that.
It was a good ball, good shot, good running, good fielding, just good cricket all round.
Good cricket. Old-fashioned cricket, but good cricket. Mr. Harry would be very proud of that shot.
Yeah, what a man, what a legend. Oh, lucky. Feel they got the dive out, but just palmed it over the boundary for 4 more.
Yeah, the batsmen are asking questions of the fielders, and they're falling short that time. Been very solid up till then. Let's have a look at the replay. It's just punched it. It hasn't hit that in anger at all. That's just sweetly timed.
It's got the slow ball out.
It's a better ball.
Good cricket there from, good thinking by Matt Turnbull.
Look at Bailey charging in there, Ross. Just cutting off the twos.
Athlete.
Bouncing back to his mark. Difficult one for the fielder.
Got,
Oh.
oh, it's gone the short ball, top edged it. It's going to fall safe.
Lucky to get away with that.
Yep.
Good change up by the bowler.
It's wily bowling this from Matt Turnbull. He's bowled 4 different deliveries. He's pitched it up. He's bowled the slow ball. He's bowled the short ball. He's keeping these Ooosh guys thinking.
A lot of boundary riders here. He's going to have to hit a cleanie. Oh, well played. Another great shot from Krobler.
Unlucky the fielder got the dive out. Unlucky. So, Ooosh have got their foot on the gas now.
Just a little bit too short from Turnbull there.
Just giving the batsman a bit of width. Able to cut it through backward points for 4 more. So, score moves to 76 for 1 off 9. Ian Krobler not out, 46 off 23. He's close to his 50. Neil van Heerden just getting going, 24 off 16. Oh, full toss.
Jeez, I was looking in the mountains for that. I
So
can't
was
believe
I.
you missed it. It's gone straight back to the bowler.
I was doing the same.
So, Braden loose. Back into the attack. Went for a bit of tap in his first over. Be happy with the dot ball there. Van Heerden on strike. Good length there from Braden. Krobler, 46 from 23, has really impressed me. Braden loose.
That was loose.
Can't repeat that first over. Can't afford any more wides or no balls.
Oh, it's a good looking shot there.
Oh, that's his 50. Yeah, Krobler. What a knock. 53 from 25. That's good going.
Well batted. Fielder got the dive out, but just wasn't able to retrieve it.
So 5 4s, 2 6s, strike rate of 212. Fantastic innings by Krobler. Teammates will be chuffed with that.
So the projected rate is creeping up now.
So he's a number 4 ranked batsman in South Africa, and you can see why. Getting high fives from his teammates, well deserved. New batsman is Van der Brain. He's played 246 matches. He's got an average of 20, strike rate of 118, 1150. So not quite as experienced as the rest, and he's...
Oh, it's a great catch.
What a screamer. Braden Loose will be happy with that. He's got his first stick of the match.
You know, any catch off your own bowling is never easy, especially when it's going over your head.
Fantastic stuff by Braden Loose.
So 2 wicket.
And Van der Brain is in and out.
First
Doesn't
ball
trouble
duck.
the scorers. Let's have a look at this replay here. So the retirement brings a quick wicket there.
Yeah.
He's sitting with his pads on, watching them bat, and first baller. 84 for 2. So Tian Dorfling, new batsman in. He also played in the Super Series, really impressed me. Talented youngster. I think he's only 19 or 20. A lot of cricket ahead of him. One ball to come.
Off the mark straight away. So clip down to deep mid wicket for single.
Can't keep Bailey out the game. He's there to do the work. It's the end of the 10th over. The score is 85 for 2.
You know what they do say, you got to put your best fielders in the key positions.
Certainly do, Ross.
So as they switch, 85 for 2 after 10. Neil van Heerden, 25 of 18. Tian Dorfling, 1 of 1. Beautiful day here in Cape Town. Day 3 of the World Champs. Moving day. All the teams that have won in round 1 will be looking to cement their place in the cup starting Friday. The teams that lost on day 1 and day 2 will be looking for that win that would probably put them into second position. And also the 2 best placed third place teams across all the groups will also make it into the cup. So all to play for. So Matt Turbull, the bowler's second over. going to be taking the Brisbane Burners to India in March. They did tour Delhi this March, so it'll be fantastic to see those guys again. Should be a fantastic tournament. We have, I think, 10 or 12 international teams, including one from Auckland, New Zealand, captained by the one and only Kane Lindsay. What a guy. Oh, it's well bowled. It's an edge. It's got the edge. It's going to go for 4. There's no third man. Unlucky there to Matt. Just the wind here in Cape Town today is sort of just died down a bit, keeping the temperature at a moderate temperature. Well bowled, good comeback there by Matt Turnbull. Van Heerden just pushing it out to point for a single. Oh, it's unlucky again by Matt Turnbull. Just leg byes, signaled by the umpire. Oh. That's 4 more to the Ooosh total. Pushed out to long off for a single. So 11 overs complete. The score is 96 for 2. Neil van Heerden not out 30 of 20. Deon Dorflin 3 of 4. Projected rate now at 175. So the game following this game will be the Westfield and Colombian Moose from the United States of America versus MVP VP from Cape Town. It's a good looking shot there. Oh, it's good teamwork there on the cover boundary. 2 more to the total.
I'll tell you what, these Bucheurs of Beaudesert have certainly got some of the best facial hair and the meanest mullets in the game of cricket that I've ever seen.
Oop.
Oh.
It's going to be a no ball, I think.
Close to a no ball. Let's see what the umpire's decision is. No, just below. I think it's got to be above the batsman's waist, as he was
at the crease.
in his stance.
Yeah.
So he moved down there, so it probably would have dropped a bit as it reached him in his original stance. Oh. He's had half a chance there. Knows he's missed out. That could have been a second. Caught and bowled. Braden loose. Sharp chance there. It's clipped the tip of the finger. It's starting to hurt. It always hurts when you don't take it.
Yeah.
A lovely shot.
Leg side full toss. Got what it deserved. Dispatched to mid-wicket for 4 in the gap. 4 more to the Ooosh.
He's bowling too full. Braden needs to bring it back a length.
Briggsy, I'm sure you'll agree, given our time over the years with last man stands, it's always... Oh, he's gone big. He's clipped it off his legs. It's disappearing over square leg. 6 more.
Gym next door.
Oh, it's gone into the play park. I don't know if that's come back.
We need to go and take that security guard out there at Coca-Cola.
Yep.
He's got a job to do out there.
Yep. Just remember, I need to go fetch that one. As I was saying, beyond some of the names that teams come up from around the world can be quite funny, quite controversial, and quite standard. Some names.
100% Ross. And looking forward to the warm-up of Team Ooosh as they do their squats and their lunges.
Yep. Who's the mastermind of that?
I think it's Wes Briggs. They have the Ooosh as they're warming up, which is always good humour. Let's see if we can get the cameraman to follow them around.
So the dreaded Nelson, 111 for 2 after 12.
It's incredible. We've seen so many Nelsons this tournament already. Umpire's not standing on one leg. It's very controversial from Tulani.
Oh, given a man of his experience, 2,200 odd games officiating. Absolute legend of the official circuit.
I'd love to have him in London, but I'm not going to let him go, Ross.
Now there's the lure of the pound, beyond. Bowled Matt Turbull in the block hole.
Umpires always think they can get a good gig over there until they see what it costs to rent an apartment in London.
This is so true. Oh, it's a great shot there. Sheesh.
Save your legs, boy. Tiernan Dorfling.
Sheesh, out the middle of the bat. Went like a tracer bullet.
Let's have a look at this shot again.
High back lift, big follow through, out the middle.
Risk-free shot that along the ground. Let's drop that short. Wasn't happy with that boundary. Well done by the fielder in the deep there, number 23.
Braden loose, good fielding.
Is that Braden loose there?
Yep.
Good spot. Good eyes, Ross.
Thanks for the coffee, Beyond. It's delicious.
A slower ball.
Oh.
Pierce
the gap. One bounce into the boundary.
Got to get the slower ball closer to the batsman. That's the previous delivery that he dropped short. He tried to dig it in.
Yeah.
Didn't quite have the pace for it.
No, it's not the ball we've just seen.
Get the guys on the roof.
So 13 overs done. Scores 122 for 2. Neil van Heerden nearing his 50, 45 of 24. Tiernan Dorfling, 14 of 10. Matt Turbull's got through his 3 for 32. The last 10 balls have been pretty healthy. 4-1, 4, 2 singles, 6 and a 4, 4-1 and 2 twos. So Sandro Santo, the new man, to the bowling attack. Just as an off spinner, he's going to get a lot of purchase and turn and bounce. That size, tall man.
Both from a nice height.
Ooh, this man out there. Oh!
Oh!
Dragged it down a bit. Neil van Heerden rocked back. Smashed it over Cal corner for 6. That's his 50. Well batted. So 2 men in the Hutton 50. Position A for a batting first situation.
It's just what Ooosh would have wanted. But it's as we've been talking about all day. It's past score here is 170. And so you bat well. You can chase down anything on this wicket, but you've just got to keep your wickets in hand, and you've got to keep the momentum going. You can't afford to have any lulls in the game when you're chasing a big target. Neil van Heerden very chuffed with that performance there. He didn't cash in Sunday. So he'll be happy with that. They needed him to come off. No one really got going at Camps Bay. Didn't read the conditions very well, the batters that day, against Delhi Lions, who probably, in fairness, a better bowling attack than the Bucheurs of Beaudesert.
So the new man in is Matthew Hubbard. He's playing and missing that.
Otherwise known as Matthew Huber.
Huber.
Oh, little delicate dab.
Keeper's giving chase. Tian Dorflin's going for 3. That's good running. Excellent running.
I like that shot there from Huber.
So just listening to the Sanson Royals DJ below us, playing a few classic tunes. Might have to ask them what playlist they've got going there.
A few complaints as well from some of the spectators asking to change the Bluetooth operator. Calls to send him home. That's a bit harsh.
So 14 overs complete. The score is 1-3-3 for 2. Tian Dorfling 16 of 12. Matthew Huber 3 of 2.
Tian Dorfling's just got to carry on what he's been doing. And Matthew Huber, I think, he's not as clean a striker of the ball as Tian. He just needs to rotate it and build an innings here.
So a little update from Pinelands. So the Bangalore Challengers need 24 from 6 balls with 2 wickets in hand.
Well, that's huge. That is huge.
Where did that go, Beyond? Sorry, I was looking at my scorecard.
That's just by the security guard over mid-wicket. The security hut there across the road. It's gone 78 meters. In fact, that just been corrected by a stats man. That's 85 meters. That's another one.
Again. Sit. No,
That's in the embassy.
That's another huge shot. So that's 2 lost balls in 2 balls.
I think they need to change this bowler, Daniel Lake. We get a new bowler on, it'll help the tournament director who's running out of balls here.
Oh.
No, he's missed out there. Good fielding in the deep. That was a full toss. He should have done better with that. I think the 3 sixes in a row was on the cards there. Matthew Huber on strike. Dropped short.
It's got protection out there. Settle on a 1.
It's not a bad option with Tian Dorfling striking it so well. 1 ball to come here. And Daniel Lake. Gone for 14 this over so far. What can we see this ball? It's dropped it short.
It's gone again. There's a man out there.
Could have caught that if you had taken a few steps
Yeah.
in. Like 3 steps in and it was a catch opportunity.
Yeah. regulatory, one would say.
I think some people are calling parachute. I think he just misread it there. With Santo in the deep. Wouldn't want people doing that off my bowling. Don't get very many opportunities for wickets, so when they come, expect my teammates to make an effort.
Absolutely, you've got to play for the badge. Body on the line type stuff.
I definitely wouldn't bowl myself on this field, Ross. I like to play on the fields such as
The MCG.
No. Not good enough for that, but bigger fields, bigger boundaries, so that my pies are
On
bowled.
again.
Oh, lovely shot.
It's straight as an arrow.
Put a
6
marker
more.
down.
Okay, I think that's safely to be returned. That hasn't gone into the road. But you know what?
Claremont Cricket Club has got very large boundaries and fields, so I don't think we'll lose too many balls there, but it's just gives spinners a little bit more leeway to bowl that bad ball. Yeah, anything that's too full just travels. Batsman's got the confidence to hit through it. You've seen the bats they make today.
Oh, there we go. Ball's come back.
That's a relief, Ross.
Yeah.
And Santo. What's he going to got? That's well bowled. It's a quicker one. Dorfling gets his back down in time. Pushes it out. Peacemore's gone for he's coming out the nets there. Didn't get a chance to bat today.
The Sanson Royals walking around doing some ball collection for us.
So Matthew Huber is on 4 from 3. I've liked the look of him. Just noodled it around, rotated the strike.
Waste
batting.
full toss. Got what it deserved. Helped on its way. So the projected score now up over 200 for the Ooosh.
Let's have a look at this again.
It's an absolute gift as a batsman.
Lucky to get away with that. Looked a bit high.
Clubbed out to deep mid wicket for a single by Matthew Huber.
Dorfling 37 from 18. He's got one ball to face of this over from Santo. He'll be attacking the boundary. Slow on. He's gone long. It's going to be out. He's fallen for the trap. Helps when the fielders run in.
That's a great catch there by Lakehouse. Pretty regulatory though.
Lovely little cameo from Tian Dorfling, 37 from 18. He's done a great job for his team there. He's kept the momentum with Ooosh.
Safe
Good
as
catch,
houses
good
all
catch.
day.
Good game awareness there by the fielder in the deep. Brian Hubbard is the new man in. Dropped a dolly last match. Needs to make amends for that today.
Yep, I didn't see that. So
Costly
160 for
dolly
3.
as well.
Sorry?
Costly as well.
What was it, Jap?
Delhi Lions were chasing a low total of, I think it was 97. Now 5 wickets down, 3 overs to go. In the 80s.
So the left arm pace of Craig Watmore into the attack for the Bucheurs of Beaudesert. Good start. Just head out to extra cover for 1.
Uber using his long levers there, the tall man.
Gains good bowling by Watmore. Bowling to his field. So all you can ask as a captain is to bowlers to bowl to their field.
Good cricketer, Watmore. He came in and struck the first ball for 6 his last match. Oh, keeper's missed it there. That was a half a chance.
Tough chance, but it is a chance. It's gone big. Is the man out there? Is it going to carry? No. Safe catch there on the.
This could be a double play.
It's got a steal.
Got the steal. So that's the end of Matthew Huber. He's batted well.
So here's a long boundary out there at Car Corner. Seems to get caught up in the wind a bit.
That's why I like this field. It's tempting enough to go for it, but you've still got to hit it cleanly. There's his next batsman in. They've still got 2 in the hat, so it's worth taking that gamble there by Huber, playing for the side, not for his average, like other people I know. Don't want to mention names. Des also plays a lot of LMS back in Johannesburg. He plays for about 3 different sides. Plays in the Zoo Lake Night League.
How many night games have you played in your career, Biggsy?
A lot of night games. Yeah. The lights are terrible at Zoo Lake, but a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Live around the corner from there, so it's a nice venue to go and have a game of cricket in the evening, midweek. Obviously not as fortunate as London with the daylight savings and the late evenings, but Bailey back in the action there, doing some fielding at back with square leg.
So great start this by Craig Watmore, 1 for 6 in his first over. The score is now 166 for 4 of 17.
Well, they were looking at over 200 at one stage, so they've pulled it back a little bit here at the Bucheurs of Beaudesert.
You'd think now these guys will just absolutely have to tee off. No blocking, swing hard, 2 men in the hut, ready to come back in, pad it up with their eye in.
You'd think that, but it's not easy coming in and doing that. These aren't their frontline batsmen as well. So I like that. They're going for it, and it's a run out.
Yep.
Des again ready. Run out. Just facing the one ball.
Yeah, they had to go for it.
Worth putting the pressure on the field. They've got 2 in the hat, so why not?
Yep. Totally agree.
As we were saying, it's not easy. These aren't their frontline batters. I know Brian likes to have a few sighters and get bats on ball first. So it looks like Ian Krobler coming back into bat. It's actually probably just what Ooosh needed. He's got some real power.
This is one of my favourite rules, the last man stands, Briggsy. Guy's got 50 and then he's able to come back and bat. You know, in traditional cricket, guys just carrying batting and not everyone gets a go. Whereas here, you get a go and then you can still come back.
And also sometimes, you know, when you had a good 50, it's nice to have a little breather.
Yeah. Depends how much of an athlete you are, though.
This is true.
Oh.
Mark Bailey shouting something to the fielder there. I think it was encouragement. We're not quite sure.
Michael Bailey definitely sits in the brains trust of this team. I was also worried. He hit some big sixes on Monday, so if he comes off today, we're going to be looking for balls later in the second innings.
Who should be looking to take his wicket early?
Good shot there by Ian Krobler.
Just one for Ian there. Hubbard on strike.
So, just an update from Pinelands. Unfortunately, the boys from London.
He's gone big there. I think that's going to be 6 more. Lovely shot by Brian Hubbard. His first boundary in a while.
It's bouncing along the road. That's another ball for me to fetch. It's going to roll all the way down to the security gates of the embassy. So unfortunately, the Royal Challengers of Bangalore just lost their second game. Lost by 20 odd runs to the Layla Cricket Club.
It's good cricket by Hubbard.
So 18 overs complete, 177 for 5. Krobler moves to 54 of 26. Brian Hubbard, 11 of 5.
Two overs to go. 177 for 5. Bucheurs of Beaudesert need wickets here. 5 wickets down, they can bowl them all out. Well bowled by Watmore. Gold dust. It's short.
Oh.
It's just between the fielders there. 1 bounce 4.
It's another ball that's gone through the fence.
A lot of work for Ross Kaywood to do at the end of this game. Runs coming thick and fast at the moment. Up to 181 now. Brian Hubbard's on strike. He's looking for a boundary. It's full. Well bowled. They're looking for one. Could be a run out. No. Keeper had more time than he thought there. Could have got a good throw in. Mike Bailey tidies up in the covers. That's the over up from Craig Watmore. It's bowled well. 2 overs for 13, picking up the 1 stick. Score is 184 for 5 after 19. Krobler and Hubbard at the crease. Looks like Head and Shepherd coming back to bowl. And Brian Hubbard getting an official warning there. For run out. A little bit of gamesmanship there by Hubbard. Pretends he's setting off for a run there. And then stopped. Not happy with that attempted run out. Dropped it short and been dispatched. Now Shepherd not winning that ball. Let's see what happens here. We'll keep an eye on Brian Hubbard. At the non-striker's end. Krobler's on strike. It's up in the air. Oh, and he's dropped it, and that's 4. That's costly. There's a big wicket of Grobler. Let's have a look at this again. That's loose. That should be wide. Two balls to go. Scores 196 for 5. Hubbard's on 13 from 7. He's on strike. Last ball, if he hits a 6, as we know, is a home run. Counts for 12. It'll just be the one. So Grobler gets to face the last ball of the innings. Brian Hubbard has run out there. Let's have a look at that replay. He's given him the warning. Well out his crease. And I think Ooosh will just remember that when they're bowling. Scores 197 for 5. Let's have a look at that replay. Wasn't too far out of his crease there. He's got to bowl the ball, I think. Right, so we're back. A little bit of confusion there. The live scoring app doesn't appreciate the bowler running out the non-striker, the old man-cad rule, and so you have to do a little bit of a workaround to adjust the scores, because as you hit the run out, it's on the live scoring app. It says it's a ball bowled when we haven't actually bowled that final ball. So the fielding team and the umpires assumed it was over. So we had a little workaround and fixed the issue. One ball to come. We've got Grobler on strike. He's on 71. Scores 197 for 6. And the bowler is Hayden Shepherd. Let's hope he doesn't have another run out here. Yeah, great catch in the deep there. Picks up another wicket. A great knock from Grobler, 71 from 33. It was a pick of the batsman, followed up by Neil van Heerden, who was 51 from 25. It's a formidable target that they've set for the Bucheurs of Beaudesert, 197, 198 to win. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be back at the start of the second innings. Welcome back to the start of the second innings. We've got Ooosh taking on the Bucheurs of Beaudesert. Ooosh have set a target of 198 to win for the Bucheurs of Beaudesert. Opening the bowling is Loki Fasaki, coming on from the Les Ryan end.
Briggsy, with me going to find the balls, lost balls there, seemed like a bit of controversy at the end of the innings there. What happened?
A little bit of controversy and a little bit of software workarounds required after the let's watch this first delivery from Loki. Bucheurs of Beaudesert off the mark with the gentle single down to extra cover. So the live scoring app that keeps score doesn't accept Mancad. So it's got the moral high ground. It had to be off the last ball of the innings as well, just to make things a little bit more difficult.
So I think I'm not sure if this scoreboard is right here. Hayden Shepherd, Matt Turble opening the batting. It looks like Michael Bailey and Hayden Shepherd.
I think it's definitely Matt
Turnbull
Turbull there, because Shepherd, Bailey doesn't bat with the helmet.
Oh yes, apologies to Matt Turble for not for that.
We're questioning Tulani's integrity there.
No,
as an umpire.
Would never do that.
2,270 games, and you think he's going to make that kind of mistake?
Sorry. Sorry to everyone involved in that confusion. I do know the Bucheurs will watch the full game, the full stream game. So I'm going to come under fire.
I'm not sure they're going to be watching that first innings, but certainly if they chase this down, they'll be watching the second innings.
Yep. I think they like to watch the game with a fines meeting, with a few cool drinks.
It's a good start by Shepherd. Seeing off the new ball. Great start.
So I think the men from Joburg, as in the Sagami and Ooosh, have got the two highest scores so far in the tournament, 204 and 198. Local knowledge of the...
Yeah, it's surprising it's not a Cape Town team. That innings from Jandre Johnson was quite special, and then Ian Grobler following up, the two youngsters who probably be selected for the South African team. The standout batsmen at the Super Series, the two of them. I'd like to see them batting together. South Africa might finally win a World Cup cricket match. Tournament, trophy should I say. Desigan ready, running into ball. Finds the outside edge, a little bit of work to do for, I guess, Brian Hubbard down at third man. Or Werner de Bruin.
So steady starters from the boys from Beaudesert. The key in a big run chase is never to lose early wickets, keep the scoreboard ticking over, take the game deep.
Now the bad balls will come. That's a great start by Hayden Shepherd. He's the 9 from 6. He's on strike. He's dropped short. Just finding the fielder. There's nothing wrong though. It takes a bit of the shine off the new ball. Rotates the strike.
So 2 overs complete, the score is 13 for naught.
185 off 90. Seems like a big ask, but it's definitely not impossible. It's got to keep on chipping away at the target. A few boundaries here and there, and that slowly runs per over comes down.
So the game following this one here at Redham is going to be the Westfield and Colombian Moose against MVP VP from Cape Town. So the Ooosh have gone with the fielding power play. 4 men on the offside. Oh,
I don't know what happened there. He's trying to work it down to third man, and it's gone back to the bowler.
big shot out there from Matt Turble out to Cal corner. Be a single though.
Matt Turble had a great knock at Camps Bay High School on Sunday. A match-winning knock.
It was him and Michael Bailey.
He was the anchor, just rotating the strike. A few boundaries here and there, and then he let Mr. Bailey do all the glamour work, hitting the big sixes. Our rate required is 10.5 at the moment. They're going at 5.3. And that actually at the moment is not too important because they can always step it up a gear once their eye's in. Caress down to long off for one. Nice shot there by Mr. Shepherd. One ball to come from Loki. It's well bowled.
Well bowled. I stand to be corrected if I'm wrong with the story, but from what I understand, Hayden Shepherd is an umpire in Beaudesert, and to get himself on the trip, he didn't want to get paid to be to umpire. He just kept that sort of money in the bank, and then when it came for the tournament fee, it was like, I've done this umpiring, which is quite a cool thing to do.
Wonderful story, Ross.
Thanks, Bjorn. Shows that hard work can get you onto a fantastic tour like this. So 3 overs complete, 15 for naught.
And if you do want to umpire in Beaudesert, man to speak to is Matt Turble. Got a few tours around the world as Turble as well. He's going to be at the Indian Super Series in March next year in Chandigarh with the Brisbane Burners.
Yes, Brian, it's going to be a busy year of tours for Last Man Stands. The Masters in Barbados in February, the Indian Super Series in March, the World Cup in Kenya in June, and then the next World Champs
possibly in Australia.
Possibly in Australia. So
2024, what a year.
Lot to do
lot
for
of
the.
to look forward to.
A lot of work for the global team to get sorted out.
Many hands make light work, so spread the workload.
Very true.
always a pleasure having you helping out, Ross.
Love it, buddy. It's so much fun. It's always have the pleasure of spending time with you, Bjorn.
I won't be at Barbados next year. Are you going to go?
Absolutely.
And then to India as well. It's quite
Yep.
a tight schedule.
Tight schedule. A very busy man.
Are you going to be playing for England in the Masters?
Not for England. I've got to try to put it together. The rest of the world team. I think I'm probably going to try get some winter netting under my belt if I'm going to turn the arm over in Barbados.
What I noticed in your spell there is just that left leg wasn't coming through enough. You're leaving it behind and your arm was doing all the work. You've got to use those hips of yours, Ross.
Okay,
Stuck on the dance floor. It's nothing different.
What I'll do in the winter nets, I'll get some video analysis. I'll send it through to you and you can tell me what you think.
Pleasure, Ross. I'm always here to help.
So the Ooosh on top here. The Bucheurs of Beaudesert only 21 after 4. 177 needed off 80 balls.
Required run rate's gone up to 11. But don't forget they've got the big man, Mr. Mike Bailey, still in the hat, and once he gets in, it could be a different game.
This is very true. He'll be itching.
Matt Turbull standing well out of his crease there. Good foot outside his crease. Standing on middle and off.
Do you think he's trying to get in the umpire's mind, saying, listen, I'm not really an LBW candidate?
I think you're right there, Ross. Trying to
Talani's
make the bowler ball straight at him. He's a big leg side player. Play a lot of cricket in Beaudesert on turf wickets.
good shot there by Hayden. Run the first one hard, but decided against 2. Wise thinking.
The end of this over, I'd like to see the Bucheurs of Beaudesert just pick up their tempo a bit and run a bit harder, try and force a few more 2s and look for that odd boundary and over, because at the moment Ooosh will be very happy with the way things are going. Oh, it's a screamer from Loki Fasaki. He's beaten the batsman, all ends up. Umpire Tulani just showing the batsman what he should have done there. Full face of the bat required. Get a stride in. So Fasaki coming in for his last ball of the over.
So
So
beyond
nice shot, but it's just one. That's 25 after 5 without loss. Required run rate is now 11.5.
I've just tuned into our Facebook stream, Briggsy. I'm going to go through some of the followers watching there. We've got Kane Lindsay saying unbelievable scenes. Sam Lang copying in Beck Lachlan. Joshua Regatta saying Liam ready. I don't actually watch these. Sam Lang.
Harsh.
So a lot of chat going on from the Australians watching back at home.
Oh, he's got him. Big outside edge there. Desigan Reddy's in the action. That's the wicket they've been looking for. Let's have a look at this replay here. Good take behind the keeper.
Oh, it's well bowled.
It's a big nick. Tulani had no hesitation there.
Raising the dreaded finger, but such good shape there from Reddy.
25 for 1.
So they've decided to go with Braden Luce rather than Mr. Michael Bailey.
Not sure that's the right move.
No, you want your best batsman to face the most balls in an innings, especially of a last man stands game where there's only 100 balls on offer. So 173 of 74. Classic situation, scoreboard pressure and a run chase.
Oh, beating the bats again. It's good bowling from Reddy.
Seems to have found a nice rhythm, Briggsy.
Making a little bit of a way shape.
Oh, wow.
Well, good keeping there.
Hey.
Who's that behind the stumps? Looks like Matt Huber.
So
Watched the ball nicely there.
Oh, well bowled. Fantastic spell here by Reddy. Good looking shot there out to long off for a single.
Just a little bit fuller from Reddy and it's caressed down the ground to long off. One ball to come. What an over from Reddy. Can he finish off? Oh, it's a good little over for him. So it's 3 overs gone for Reddy. Just 11 runs and the 1 wicket.
So all to do here for the Bucheurs of Beaudesert.
One just has to think, maybe they celebrated a little bit too hard on Sunday evening because it doesn't look like the same team that we saw on Sunday.
They definitely bring a never say die attitude to the tournament.
Run rate requires gone up to 12, Ross.
It's always tough in the run chase to keep that going consistently against the quality bowling unit that of the Ooosh. It's going to be a challenge.
Brian Hubbard coming to bowl his spinners. That's short. Bit of a loosener from Hubbard. The brain tidies up in the deep. Braden loose on strike. A nice pickup. It's wide.
Short again.
No, that's not good enough from Hubbard. That's going to be a welcome boundary from the Bucheurs of Beaudesert. They needed that.
Just struggling to find his line yet, and length is Hubbard.
You can't set a field to that as a captain as well.
No, you've got to get him playing,
Maybe
driving to your long on and long off. That's the
that's
perfect
right,
line and length.
It's a better ball.
That's better. He's bowled him.
He's come back strong.
What a comeback.
Big wicket there. That's got the skipper out, Matt Turnbull. Bucheurs of Beaudesert in all sorts of trouble here. 33 for 2. Brian Hubbard finding his length and line there. Tossed it up nicely there, and it's just turned ever so slightly.
Yep. So
Let's have another look at this. Different angle.
great comeback. As you were just saying, he was struggling to find his line and length. He's come back with a wicket. So still, they keep Michael Bailey.
Saving him for later.
Yep.
It's like Watmore into bat. He definitely came in after Bailey in the last innings. So strange moves this by the Bucheurs of Beaudesert. Watmore had a lovely little knock though on Sunday. He'll be feeling good about his game. Came in, didn't have any sizes, hit the first ball for 6. Picked it up off his legs and walloped it into the stands.
Oh, it's dragged down a bit again. There's protection out there. Just be a single. So 7 from the first over of Brian Hubbard. Score moves to 34 for 2 of 7.
7 and 1 wicket, he'll tell you.
This is true. It's required rate now 164 of 65 balls. All to play for the Bucheurs of Beaudesert.
In South Africa, they'd be known as the Bucheurs of Beaudesert. Has a hold of that.
Let's cloth that a bit. But definitely the intent is there, you can see from Craig Watmore.
Throwing the kitchen sink at that, but hasn't got hold of it. Just the one. But good intent here from both batsmen.
Yep.
So no, they're currently going at just over 4.8 and over. Required run rate's 12.8, so they're aware of the situation.
Yep.
They're making a move. Important phase of the game here for both teams.
It's gone big. There's a man out there.
Oh, it's a good catch by Loki Fasaki in the deep there. There's a little bit of wind, so he's actually read it well there. Held up. He adjusted. Those big hands. Nothing's going to get through them.
Yeah, so comfortable catch there at deep long on. So another wicket falls for the Bucheurs of Beaudesert. The dangerous Craig Watmore makes a long walk back to the pavilion. Looks like Lakehouse coming to bat. Again, they keep the big man, Michael Bailey, in the hut. There must be some sort of tactic behind this.
Might have suffered an injury out there on the field.
Must be, yeah. I think coming off his knock on Monday, he was seeing the ball like a balloon.
Bowled well today. Daniel Lake, what's he got in store for us? Good wrist work there.
4 runs off the mark.
What a start.
The ideal start. You need a lot more where those came from.
We can carry on doing that. Team will have half a chance. So, Desmond ready. He's had a tidy spell. He's got 1 ball to come. Just the 18 runs so far off him. Want to finish strong here. What a spell from Desmond Reddy, picking up the 2 vital wickets in a spell, going for 19 runs. He'll be very chuffed with that.
So the losing bonus point target for the Bucheurs of Beaudesert is around the 160 mark. So obviously
that could be crucial for them as well. I think that should be their new target that they've got to go for. Because bonus points here with their 1 win, they've got 1 foot in the door of the knockout stages.
Absolutely agree. You know, your initial intent is always to go for the win, but losing bonus points is never a bad thing.
saw Brian was susceptible to drop the odd one short and wide. Could be the bowler to attack. He did pick up that one wicket. He is getting a bit of turn, slow turn. You can use your feet to him.
Yep.
He's a tall man though, so he gets a good bounce. He's gone for it.
Gone for it. He's the man out there.
No, that's gone all the way. What a shot. This could be the over that they step into second gear, Ross. It's been all first gear so far.
Braden Loose, out the middle of the bat, sailed over the boundary. A welcome boundary, a welcome 6.
A little shuffle down the crease there to get to the ball. It was well played. I like that. I think they must go after him here.
Yeah, you
Ball's
called that.
there, go for it. That's short. That should have come squarer there.
Yep.
He's got away with that, Hubbard. That's better bowling. Hubbard should probably come around the wicket to the left-hander. What do you think? Or just keep bowling into the pads? He's got a feeling like if this lefty here, Daniel Lake, gets hold of him, it's going to travel mid-wicket.
There's already getting around. Oh, what an athlete.
There's again ready. The pick up and throw in one motion.
The versatility. Unbelievable. So 9 overs complete. 51 for 3. Braden Loose 10 off 7. Daniel Lake 8 off 5. Required rate now 147 off 55.
13 and over required from here on in.
So Ivan Schrobler is the new man into the bowling attack. I was impressed with his batting today. Him and Neil van Heerden hit the ball miles.
Probably was controlled.
Oh.
Bowled. Interested to see how he bowls, yep.
So the run rate climbing ever so steadily, every ball.
Now they need that, like you were saying earlier, you need a boundary and over, which is where they've missed out. They're getting the ones, but there's not a lot of boundaries coming. Two balls to come here. Loose on strike. He's on 11 from 9. Should be looking for 2 here.
Not too Desig ready.
Not to get ready.
No.
Just prowling on the boundary there. Very quick in.
His match awareness is unbelievable.
Second to none.
Absolutely. That's good bowling this by
Definitely 2 there. Definitely 2.
Perfectly put in the gap there for the 2 to be completed. So 10 overs, they got switch. Score is 56 for 3. Braden Loose 12 of 10.
A lot
Daniel
of
Lake,
work to do here for the Bucheurs of Beaudesert.
so much work. 50
Somebody
balls.
needs to take on some gloves and some water and give the batters some instructions there. Little change in tactics, I think, Ross.
Be a bit of tough love.
No communication coming in. And Matt Turnbull, obviously disappointed with his batting performance there. He's missed the trick there. The 10 over mark. He could have taken some water on and given some instructions. So it looks like Brian Hubbard coming on to bowl his third over. Getting support from his fielders. It's good to hear. Dorfling giving him encouragement. Too full that from Brian. Bat has missed out there. So easier end to bat on, I think, this side.
Yeah. This is definitely the end where it's making me get my step count up for the day. I've done 2 trips around the school to try find balls.
Lake on strike.
Oh, it's another one. As we said it.
That is a big hit. Lovely strike of the ball. Let's have a look at this replay. Too slow through the air from Brian Hubbard. I'd like to see him push it through a bit quicker here. Try and rush the batsman a bit more. You can't toss it up there in the half volley arc. Great shot from Lake.
Definitely 2 there.
He's appealed for LBW, and his mate at long on has said it's off the bat, bud.
It's never a dull moment in last man stands, beyond.
What does Brian Hubbard do here? Under a bit of pressure. That's well bowled, but in the gap. It's too full.
It's a good shot there by Daniel Lake. Helping on its way.
I don't mind that delivery, but it's when you mix it up and it becomes hard to set the field. He's pushed it through, a bit too full.
Just good over this for the Bucheurs of Beaudesert.
Great over.
12 off it so far. There's a man out there. Protection.
Good
Just
fielding.
be one.
Jeez, that sounded really good off the bat, that. Just the one.
So 11 overs done. 70 for 3. 128 or 45. So Daniel Lake shot to 24 for 11 already. He's not here for a haircut.
Well, it's about time. He's throwing a bit of caution to the wind there. It's good to see. Grobler running in. Little darters. Well stopped by Hubert. Doesn't know where it is. Finds it. Well stopped by Hubert. That's going to hurt. On the ankle.
So good bowling this by Grobler. 2 dots.
Yeah, Hubert is not quite Wes Briggs behind the stumps there. So I get a catch standing up though, which is always good.
But what you were telling me yesterday that Wes Briggs is more of a bowler these days.
Yeah, bowls a little off. He's a bit like Grobler, but very tidy keeper in his day.
Yep. Must be a Briggs thing.
No comment. Always could be out. Big wickets. Great catch there by Loki Fasaki. That's the second of the day. Big wicket there for Ooosh. Score is 71 for 3. And the big man, Bailey, coming into bat finally. It's what the crowd's been asking for. Where has he been? Is it too late? Can he do it for his team again?
It's never too late for Michael Bailey to be involved in the action. And like absolutely what you say, Bjorn. It's what the crowd's here for. To watch the fireworks of Michael Bailey. Never a dull moment.
And what I like to see with him, he always bats the cap on, and as he takes strike, he turns the cap the wrong way around.
Well, there we go. He's gone early with the cap backwards.
That's when you know he means business. It's like, I'm here. Not here for a haircut.
Yeah.
Hit the ball.
I'm sure the viewers back home have been on the edge of their seats waiting to see the man in action. This could be the partnership that could make the difference in this game. Can he take them home? Be a historic second win on tour for them if they can get this.
The Bucheurs of Beaudesert win this game, Ross. I'll eat my hat, yeah?
Okay.
No, they're in a lot of trouble here. Well watched by Bailey. Just works it on the leg side. Desert ready again. Just unbelievable out in the deep there. Match awareness.
72 for 4 after 12.
Required run rate now 15.7 and over. Tian Dorfling is the new bowler, coming off a long run up. It's well bowled. Slower ball, going inside edge. Lucky to get away with that. Should be 2. He settles for 1. Not to Desert ready. They saw who the fielder was, and they pulled up a bit shy.
Yeah, they don't want to take on that arm.
You can't take on that arm. Easy 2 there, but just the respect for Desert ready. A little bit too much respect, I'd say. 2 balls to go here. Tian. Clipped him on the pads there.
Good start this by Tian Dorfling. Just building on the pressure. So still about 90 odd away from the losing bonus point score.
Oh, this could be out.
Oh. It's good bowling this by Tian Dorfling. Just rushed him. Too quick for him. So Bucheurs of Beaudesert lose another wicket. 75 for 5.
In all sorts of trouble here.
It's always a tough catch as a keeper with a helmet. You know, if you're looking up.
And it slips, it goes down.
Yeah.
Let Huber go. He's just watching the ball. He's watching the ball. Good catch. Good catch by the big man. I played a bit of paddle with Matthew Huber.
Yep.
It's about your level, Ross.
Oh, thanks. So would you say intermediate or beginner?
Yeah, he's a beginner.
So got to start somewhere, as you said earlier. So the big man, Sandro Santo, comes in at number 7.
So Bailey and Santo got a lot of work to do. About 120 runs short at the moment. 7 overs to go. 17 and over required.
Yeah, so it's Mount Everest to climb for the Bucheurs of Beaudesert now. But I suppose, in saying that though, they do have the talisman Michael Bailey sit at the crease.
I'd like to see him have a crack. I certainly don't want to see him block out these next 7 overs, because if he does get going, it's exciting to watch.
He's got such a
Take
good
him
eye.
close. Oh, he's nicked that.
Ooh,
I heard a noise there.
so did I.
A good take by the keeper. Solani just
Stretching
the legs there. He's got a long day. Didn't hear anything. No one appealed. Just us.
Has Tulani ever played Last Man Stands?
He has played. We organise a few games for the umpires now and then when they're big.
Yeah.
He actually plays cricket for Soweto Cricket Club in the regular leagues. It's well worked there by Bailey. Calmly done. Doesn't realise he needs 17 and over. He's happy with the ones.
Just sounds like some.
Sounds like they're warming up the dance floor for you, Ross.
I was just about to say, where's that new music coming from?
It's good intent there by Santo. I like that.
So as you look down from the commentary box, the Westfield and Colombian Moose doing their warm-up. Their bright pink kits coming off a win the other day against the Aylesbury Outlaws.
So one to come from Van Eden. A good start for him. He'll be happy with that. Just 3 so far. Santo on strike.
Some serious tunes going on in the background, if you can hear them.
Wallop that. That'll be 4 welcome runs for the Bucheurs of Beaudesert. Good end of the over there for Santo. Let's have a look at that replay.
Superb late cut in the gap. 4 runs all the way. So 82 for 5 of 14. Michael Bailey still there, 5 of 6. Sandro Santo, 5 of 2. I reckon Michael Bailey, this is the over. He's targeting, he's going big. He's got to go big. Great looking shot there. Textbook stuff from him. We're just hearing a bit of banter from his team below saying no cricket shots are allowed from him.
It's the first straight shot I've seen him play.
Ah, it was out the textbook. Elbow up. Ooh. Swing and a miss there from the big man, Sandro Santo. Good slow ball there by Tian Dofling.
Wind's picking up here at Redham House. Drop that short.
Oh, it's gone the bouncer.
Didn't like that too much, did Santo?
Again, I don't like seeing batsmen bat without helmets, playing shots like that. Always the risk of a top edge flying into the facial area. What's your call here, Briggsy? Is he going big or is he going cricket shot?
Yeah, he gets just a little bit of bat on it, works it nicely to the leg side. Controlled, it's a different player.
It's just showing what a skilled player is. He's got
100%.
everything in his armour.
Two sides to Michael Bailey.
So
He's
85,
holding up an end now.
85 for 5. 113 off 25.
Also says something about the two attacks that they faced. He's got a lot more respect for the attack of Ooosh.
So who would be your nominee for man of the match at this stage of the game, Bjorn?
I think it's got to be Ian Krobler.
Yep.
So 70 odd. Bowled nicely. Oh, that's a... Wrapped him on the pads there. He hasn't appealed. Must have been going down leg. Worth a shout.
Him and the keeper having a big chat there.
So standing on middle.
Okay, so Uncle Bailey's decided he's going big now.
Got his iron.
He's going agricultural.
Just need 110 more runs or so. Now or never. Try and get that bonus point. So ball by Van Heerden.
It's wide, he's going to have to bowl that again.
Nelson required 111 off 22 balls.
It's been a good pitch today, Briggsy. We're on a new square. It's got some good carry, taking a bit of turn.
Fantastic cricket field here. Brilliant school, Redham House in Constantia, the Western Cape. Bowled him. Don't mind bowling it again when you get a wicket like that.
Swing and a miss there from Sandro Santo. That's the end of the innings for him.
87 for 6. It's the big deal coming into bat.
This is going to be an interesting group here, Briggsy. There's going to be, after this round of games, I think all teams have played one, lost one. It'll all go down to the Delhi Lions game later this afternoon.
They're playing next, Delhi Lions against Colombian Moose.
No,
Delhi.
it's MVP VP against Colombian
Right.
Moose, and then I'll just check the Delhi Lions.
They've got to play Daxina.
Daxina at 4 o'clock.
Daxina they were a bit loose with their bowling, but some of the quicker bowlers around, they can get it together. They can upset a side. But yeah,
Because
the odds are against them. They're gonna have to pick up their game if they want to beat the Delhi Lions.
if all teams are on the same points, it's wins and then net run rates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Total wins, not wins against two. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not like the Rugby World Cup. Well bowled. Had a little look at the umpire there. Let's make sure it wasn't called a wide. So the score is 87 for 6 after 16. Bucheurs of Beaudesert.
So still 111 off 20 balls. 4 overs to go. Tian Doffling going to take us into his third over.
They need to get to 160 from here to get the losing bonus points. Ross?
I like to think I'm a positive person, but I think it's unlikely.
No, it's been a world-class performance by Team Ooosh. Just a step above the Bucheurs of Beaudesert today. Sometimes it goes like that in cricket. Just don't find your second gear.
Oh, Michael Bailey's called for 2. That's good running.
This could be a run out, yeah.
Oh, not good running. I think Callum Whiting wasn't expecting the call for 2.
No, 2 wasn't on.
I just watched Michael Bailey going hard first run, turning, and then
Yeah, didn't look at Callum, who was
Let's
trotting along. Let's
let's
have a
watch
look at
that.
this again from the side angle.
so Michael Bailey went hard. Callum Whiting was ball watching a bit.
It wasn't Bailey's call though. He hesitates,
Yeah,
but I think even still he would never have got there.
the dive wouldn't have got him in. So
Awful running there. Last man standing. Michael Bailey, cometh the hour, cometh the man. See a bit of sparkle here. Finish with the flurry.
okay, only 2s or boundaries. Here we go. Oh. These situations can sometimes be very good as a bowler for your bowling figures.
Oh, dot balls.
Yeah.
Oh, very bad.
Oh, it's disappeared. That's
Oh.
the Michael Bailey we know.
Finally. Can't bowl there, son.
Into the car park. Hope the security guard can see that and throw the ball back.
Should come back that one. In good shape, Dorfling. Quicker one. No more being nice guy after you get it. Wallet for a 6. Come back strong there. That's 1 for the over.
So
And ducked well under that ball.
actually might need the cameraman to follow these balls so we know where to go look for them. Just across the field, if there was a gate, it would be so handy.
There's a gate there. By the cone.
No, is it? Should have told me that an hour ago.
So Loki Fasaki back into the attack. Oh, it's going to be 4 runs. No, didn't get quite enough of that. A dot ball. What can Loki Fasaki do here? He's bowled tidily. This is his last over. He's gone for just 12 runs. He'd love a wicket. Another dot.
Looks like he's going for the not out here. This is the big man.
He's doing what I like to call a Ross Kaywood. Come on, Mike Bailey. It's in your arc. It's out the park, son. We've seen what you can do. Don't disappoint the crowd. They're coming to watch you bat. No, he leaves that one alone.
I've just heard confirmation in my ear that Michael Bailey gets paid airtime for every minute he's at the crease. So he's definitely not wanting to get out here. Doesn't want to disappoint his sponsors.
He's come outside his crease here. He's going to look to attack this one. Hold on to your hats.
Oh.
No, he misses it.
He's carrying the...
He's asking how many balls left.
Got the whole of Beaudesert watching him. He's got a huge fan base.
He runs a vlog. Oh, seeing off. That's respect.
That is exactly what we're...
Fasaki, that was definitely a Ross Kaywood shot.
This is just what we were talking.
His name.
Just what we were talking about. Saying that he's getting his airtime. He's also
showing. I'd like to see is normally when he starts being a bit more conservative, he changes the cap around to the front. He hasn't done. So his fans will be a bit disappointed in that.
So this could be interesting. Brian Hubbard.
Oh, Brian Hubbard, you got to go after.
It's about his 4th. I don't think we've got enough balls for this contest.
There we go. That's one. That's another one for you to fetch there, Ross. I think it's just squeaked through. Brian Hubbard bowling full tosses. Oh, Fielder's done well there.
So I don't think Michael Bailey's going to be blocking any balls yet. Oh, another ball's come back from outside from the car park. Thanks, guys.
Is that Les out there?
Save me a walk.
It's a bit of length.
It's gone up.
In the air.
Man going to get around.
Great catch.
Great catch.
Deserved wicket there for Brian Hubbard. He'll be chuffed with that. 2 wickets from his 3 overs, 3.2 overs. He's going for 35 runs. Have another look at this catch here. Big heave-ho. It's a top edge. Is that Fasaki again, taking 3 wickets, 3 catches? No, it's not Fasaki. Is that? I think it's Ian Grobler. Can't see. Players shake hands. Been a match played in good spirits aside from the Hubbard run out. He wasn't too happy about that, but I'll share a beer and a laugh about it afterwards. So first victory for Ooosh. Will be a big weight off their shoulders. They just need to remember they've got one more game in the pools. They mustn't celebrate too hard tonight. So Bucheurs of Beaudesert all out for 99. All played to Ooosh and then got some points on the table. So evenly poised table this is. Beautiful setting here at Redham House. We'll be back shortly for the next match of the day.